Okay, here we go. The one thing that nobody knows about me. It's a tough question.
I was a men's clothing model in high school and college.
When I was very young, I was very scrawny and very shy.
Maybe that my 4-H calf won a blue ribbon.
Yeah, I race a little bit.
My nickname was Lindy Hop.
I enjoy to dabble in old muscle cars from the 60s.
I cry at soupy movies and at my daughter's weddings and at my friend's daughter's wedding. I'm just an emotional guy.
I can't think of anything that I would be willing to say on camera.
The one thing that no one knows about me is, I mean, come on, I've been here 37 years, you know.
What 3 things would I need to survive on a desert island? Fishing pole to catch the fish for dinner.
I'd probably have to have a hat.
So my golf clubs, my hot sauce.
An iPad?
A bed.
Well, probably not, because I wouldn't have power.
A nice bottle of wine.
A treadmill.
Let's see.
And a lovely young woman would be great also.
And I think the right answer for the third one is to have my wife. So honey, if you're watching, how did I do?
Well, by far, the most unique place I've ever stayed are various hotels in India.
One of my first trips to China.
India.
In northern China.
A guest house in China.
Probably a place in China. They showed me the room and then they locked me in and kept the key and said, if you want to go out, call us.
Strangest food I've ever eaten was fish blood. It was not very tasty.
I had a couple times a snake.
Camel testicles. They were actually quite stringy.
Pigeon heads.
1,000-year-old egg.
Camel humps.
They're all like chicken.
I've learned to not ask and go ahead and eat it.
What's the best cocktail I've had in the most unusual place?
Snake bile in a small town in China.
A glass of champagne on the top floor of the peninsula in Hong Kong.
In Singapore, I had a Diet Coke with Kathy and John Vera, and we heard lots of good stories.
The cocktail was not special at all. It was probably a Grey Goose martini straight up in Penang, Malaysia, and you could see there was an elephant walking down the beach. I probably had more than one that night.
These are Kathy questions.
Are we done?
Thank you, Dave.